How to register a cell phone in Turkey. As many people know, smartphones brought from abroad work in Turkey for only 4 months, and then they get blocked. To avoid this, you need to register your device and pay a huge tax, 20,000 Turkish lire. In October 23, it's nearly $750. Whether to pay or not is a personal decision. We provide a step-by-step guide on how to register your phone in our YouTube video. We will also share some tips on how to save on the tax, and at the end of the video we assess whether it's worth the hassle and for whom registration may not be relevant. After all, you're on the most useful and essential channel about life, real estate and moving to Turkey by Tolerance Homes, and we always have tons of interesting content. If you don't mind spending money and have decided to register your mobile phone in Turkey, here's what you need to do. Prepare your residence permit card, ikamet. Only those with this card can register their devices. Also prepare cash and your phone's IMEI number. To find the IMEI, dial this combination. If your phone has multiple SIM card slots, you can find them in the smartphone settings. Write down these numbers. Go to the tax office. In Turkish it's vergi dairesi. After waiting in the electronic queue, show the employee your residence permit card. In the form, write down all the IMEI numbers if you want all SIM card slots to work. This doesn't affect the tax amount because you're paying for the registration of the device, not for each slot. After that, go to the cashier and pay the tax. That's not all. Take the receipt and go back home. From your home computer, visit this link. You can copy it from the description below our video. This is the e-government website known as e-devlet. And if you have a residence permit, ikamet, you're already registered on it. You just need to log in. If you're not yet registered on the portal, you can read our article on how to get a code and do this. The link to the article is also in the description. After logging in, on the opened page, fill out the form. This includes your passport details, the date of crossing the Turkish border, and the IMEI number. Save the form by clicking IMEI kaydet, which means Save IMEI. If everything is in order, your phone is registered. Congratulations! Sometimes the e-devlet website may not work. In that case, after visiting the tax office, you can seek assistance at mobile operator offices. You will need to show the tax payment receipt and your residence permit card. You can also register your phone online without visiting the tax office. For this, you'll need a bank card. The first part of online registration process is the same. Visit the same link we provide in the description. Complete the registration and fill out the form. If you're registering your own device, select this option in the first section. If you're registering a device for a child under 18, choose this option. After completing the form, the system will redirect you to the tax office's website, where you will find a form for tax payment. Pay the tax with your bank card, save the receipt, and then return to the e-devlet website. Finish filling out the form as described earlier and click IMEI kaydet, which means Save IMEI. That's it. And now some important explanations. The tax on foreign phones in Turkey has skyrocketed rapidly. In the fall of 2022 it was 2,600 Turkish lira. After the new year it was over 6,000. But that wasn't the end. In the summer of 23, foreigners were surprised by a sum equivalent with the price of a new phone, if it's not iPhone, 20,000 Turkish lira. And nobody knows if Turkish authorities will stop at this, or when and by how much there might be another increase. Turkey wants newcomers to register everything that operates via SIM card, phones, tablets, anything. It's important to note that illegal residents cannot register a phone because they need to show a plastic residence permit card. Even documents from the migration office confirming the approval of a residence permit won't be enough. To learn more about getting a residence permit, the intricacies of preparing for the rendezvous at the immigration office, and how the tolerance clients receive the services of an immigration attorney for free, check out our special video link on the screen. Even residence permit holders can register a phone only once every 3 years. If you bring another phone into Turkey during this time, you'll have to wait until the 3-year period is over. You have 120 days to register your gadget. Officially, this period starts from the date of entry into Turkey. Truth is, it begins from the moment your SIM card slot is activated in the local mobile network, whether it's a Turkish SIM card or a foreign one, because Big Brother tracks the SIM card slot in your device, not just the SIM card itself. There are both pros and cons in this situation. The downside is that when your device gets blocked, changing the SIM card won't help, the phone still won't work. The upside is that if your device has multiple SIM card slots and supports eSIM, you can use them sequentially. In theory, each slot is given 120 days of operation, so a device with 2 SIM slots plus eSIM can work for 360 days without registration. Theoretically. It's also good to know that even a blocked phone can be used via Wi-Fi networks. In that case, you just won't have regular phone calls and SMS messages. Connecting to Wi-Fi at home, in a restaurant, or from a friend is not a problem. That's your first consolation. And for those who want complete independence, here's a bulletproof life hack. You can buy a local small 4G modem and connect all your gadgets to it. It will cost much less than the tax, maybe 1,500 lire. Even for a single person, the savings are evident, and for a large family, even more so. We promised you life hacks. Tolerance Company keeps its word. Furthermore, some still hope for the Turkish roulette. The thing is, some people's phones continue to work even after 4 months without any registration. However, for most, they get blocked precisely after 120 days. Leaving Turkey and re-entering won't solve the problem. There won't be a reset and the gadget won't unlock. Some say the reset happens at the beginning of the new year, but you won't find official information about it anywhere. Many expatriates, in order to avoid the tax, resort to tricks and share them in chat groups. However, there are no guarantees when trying to deceive the system. With such a hefty tax of 20,000 Turkish lira, it's reasonable to buy a phone in Turkey, especially not too expensive gadget, maybe not even brand new. You can look for listings from expats, chats, or on local websites like Sahibinden. If you're buying second-hand, make sure the phone was either purchased in Turkey or registered. You can check this on the government's official website, and we provide a direct link for it in the description below our video. So, in conclusion, can you avoid paying the tax and not register your phone? Yes, you can, if you're satisfied with using Wi-Fi and don't mind not having regular mobile network coverage. But if you need mobile data and don't want to buy a phone in Turkey, and most importantly, if you plan to spend more than 120 days in Turkey, then you'll likely need to register your phone. Step-by-step instructions are in our video, and useful links are in the description. We are ready to answer your questions in the comments. Please give us a like if you think our instructions are comprehensive and our life hacks are helpful. The Tolerance team has been accumulating this knowledge for over 20 years, so we know and talk about things that others may not know or discuss.